Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. We are live and in effect on this Sunday night for the Sunday Night Market Watch. We're a little bit early, but we wanted to say hello to everybody. We've got a lot of good folks here. Hope everybody is doing well. We got Hoosier Stacker is here, Bearded Wonder, Gold Chick, good crowd with us tonight. Eli, IPO, Eagle Steve, Paul Sabo, good to see you guys. All right, yes indeed. A little bit. Let's see what we've got here. We're going to start off with a comment from 7 years ago. We're going to get this party started here as we wait the markets open. It could be quite interesting tonight for a myriad of different reasons we'll get into in a moment. Schmunky. This is the market in its steroid off cycle. The market was highly overvalued. China flopped. Investors knew our market would drop, so started pulling out. This may be a low bounce or it's the end of the world as we know it. Well, that was 7 years ago, and that comment could very well be alive and said today because we are watching the markets in China as well. So stay tuned for that. We've got good folks here. Armistice Day, PM Galleria is here as well as Snakebite and Lidford. Good to see you guys. All right, now this comment here from this morning's video from Jeff Murphy. Says, oh no, they are sending a spaceship to an asteroid with $10 quadrillion in metals, part of which is gold and silver. I'm selling out. Everything must be made with gold. Everyone is going to have golden toilet bowls, not just Trump. Seriously, though, not for decades into the future and possibly reap the benefits of what you think, say, or sell anybody else. That's right, exactly. In fact, he's commenting on the wrong video. But yes, that's right, exactly. I did post a video about that I guess it was last week, I think, at this time. All right. Good to see you guys. Glad you're here with me. Now, we're answering some comments first because the markets actually open at 6, which is 1 minute from right now, but it takes about 2 minutes for them to show up over at Kitco. So we're answering some comments here while we await. So here's what No IQ says. Come on, Sal. You keep saying you're going to pull out your ball. We're still waiting. Yes, indeed. That's right, No IQ. I need to find that thing. That thing is packed away somewhere. One of these days, I'm going to pull that sucker out, though. Just you wait and see. All right. Good to see Cemetery Shop. Tom Larson, OC Stacker. And Patrick Ekstrom is here with us. And good to see Matthew Crustlife is here, too. All right. Good to see you guys. Let's do a couple more here. Shadow Work, 10 out of 10. Greetings and salivation. Sal, love the spinning display. I bought gold yesterday, so it's probably fall again next week. Yes, indeed. In fact, what do you guys think? Do you think the markets will open up or down tonight? It's too late to do a poll on that, but let me just see what you think. Are they going to open up, or are they going to open up down? Post up in the comments if you think they're going to open up to the plus side or down if you think they're going to open up to the downside. James Smith is here. Good to see you. All right. Very good. And thank you. I do like to show spinning displays a little bit away. Hopefully it gets viewers, but it's not having much luck yet. All right. Everybody thinks up. I think it's going to be up as well, too. Everything is going up, says Sharon. That's right. And let's see here. Okay. So here's what Snakebite says here. Trying to stack, but things are getting tight right now. I have slowed way down, almost half on metals. Yep, I understand that, Snakebite. There's a lot of things going on, and inflation is still with us pretty hot and heavy, too. All right, very good. Nice, let's see here. 66 Sam is here. He's ready to do the toxic waltz, by the way. Let's do one more comment, then we'll check the markets here. Alex Pearson says, higher gold prices is only a real gain if other consumables and other products are remaining unchanged in price. No, isn't it a higher gold price just a devaluation of the fiat? After all, an ounce of gold is worth, well, an ounce of gold. Think of it on the flip side. What is one gold ounce worth, if anything else other than fiat? Yep, it's compared to other items over the course of time, which is why I look at gold and silver as being wealth preservation devices over the long course of time compared to everything else. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. All right, folks, let's see what the markets. It is go time for the markets. And they are open, and look at that. Wow, folks. Wait a second here. Okay, they're open, but they're not showing anything on the markets yet. That would be crazy. So let's refresh this one more time and see what we can get here. All right, open to the downside. Wow, they are down. In fact, it's a fairly decent drop for right out of the starting gate. But again, typically what happens is there is a snap reaction right out of the gate, and then it corrects. So we very well could see it level out and maybe even climb, or it could continue to drop, but only marginally. No IQ is here. Good to see you. Good to see SAS Finance. So there it is. So we've got gold is down just over a third of a percentage point out of the starting gate, and it's down to $1,926.30. Silver's down 8 cents to $22.76. Now, the reason why this is important and why this is an important Sunday night market watch is because the events that have unfolded this weekend. We now have an amassing of thousands of troops in Gaza. They're ready to go in. The deadline has passed for civilians to get out of Gaza. So therefore, they are going to be going in. That will happen. They will be going in at some point, and that could happen literally as this broadcast is going on. And so we'll see, and that can have a direct effect on the markets because Iran is already posing threats, and there's fear that there could be an attack in the north. In fact, I could see them maybe a week after they're entrenched into Gaza, the troops in Israel, that's when they would come in from the north, and Hezbollah would launch all those missiles. Because the Iron Dome has yet to really be replenished, and so they're going to try to get them at this point in time. So if it's going to happen, I think it's going to happen within the week. Who's your stacker with it first? Super chat of the night. Thank you, brother. He says, snap this, Sal. Thank you, brother. Who's your stacker is the man. Appreciate you, sir. Very kind of you. Global Warmer is here. Eric Grimes is here. Terry79 is here. Wondering what the heck is going on up in this biatch. All right, so there we go. So that's where the markets are. Palladium is actually down too. We'll revisit that, but that's the geopolitical stage we're looking at. That's the backdrop. And so far, we've not seen anything crazy happen over the weekend, so the Asian markets are reacting, and the metals are starting to pull back a little bit, which is kind of what I had predicted in Friday's video, because if things go as expected or as hoped, that the incursion or that the invasion of Gaza by Israeli troops, and there is no other activity, it doesn't widen, then we'll see prices come down. So yes, indeed. All right, very, very good. And welcome. Good to see Johnny Silver. And we've got the great Liquid Electrum is with us here as well. Thanks again to Hoosier Stacker for the first super chat of the night. And let us press forward here to more comments. We've got Speed Bag Wizard on the video about $2,100 gold that I posted this morning. And this is what he says here. 2025 April gold price, $3,000, silver $60 plus. I know this for an actual fact. My mom said. All right, there you go. Mummy said, so therefore it shall be. Of course, you can always go way down the pike, and what is it going to be in 2050? You know what I mean? You can pretty much make any prediction be believable. I definitely can see that. Silver Scientist is here. Good to see you, and good to see Mike Herrera. And welcome to Izuku Midoriya. Welcome, Izuku. Hope you're doing well. Good, always good to see new folks pop in. All right, welcome to Chuck and Plata and Ara, who does a great job cooking. Check out Chuck and Plata's latest video and see what Ara cooked up. I'm not even a big onion fan, but I'd eat it just because Ara made it. All right, good to see Matthew, Crust Life. Yes, stack well. Yes, indeed, we're going to try to stack well. And, all right, Cyber Curtain Twitcher, who I think is with us here tonight, says, I'm still hoping for a pullback. I did buy some on the dip, but held some funds back, expecting it to go lower. You can't win them up. Oh, yep, no, I hear you. Yeah, I made another purchase, too, before the big climb that we saw last week, but definitely did not get at the bottom of anything. Silver Days, welcome. Good to see you. I did get 2 scammer calls earlier today, but they haven't called here tonight. First time caller from Benny Arnold. Welcome. Good to see David Metcalf. Good to see you. All right. Yes, indeed. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Richard Metcalf says, besides the global turmoil, the fact that the Fed is indicating no more rate hikes bode well for gold and silver. Yes, I think so too. Yeah, it's no more rate hikes bode well for gold and silver. You know, I mean, you can interpret that both ways, I guess. Thank you, Nan Double X. It's a slow roll, but we're getting there slowly but surely. I'll talk about that in a moment. Slim Harpo with the second super chat of the night. Thank you, brother. $1.99 from Slim Harpo. Thank you, sir. All right, let's take a look at the markets now. Giving them a chance to digest here. All the PGMs are flatline. No movement at all in the PGMs. Over the past week, we did see rhodium go up. It's now almost $5,000 again. But silver is down now 4 cents. So a little bit of a pulling back a little bit there. In other words, it's a snapping back into a less of a loss now. And down 0.2 of a percentage point, down 4 cents now to $22.79. Yeah. And gold is now down just under 1/3 of a percentage point to $6.20 loss so far on the open in Asia to $1,927.30. Remember, it was in the mid 1800s last week. It's crazy. Silver was below $21, below $22 last week as well too. So you know it's holding its own, but it's down slightly here. So we'll see how this plays out. I think they're nervously optimistic over there in the Asian markets. Crazy, crazy. We'll keep an eye on them though. The gold to silver ratio, by the way, is at 84.9 right now. Pretty high gold to silver ratio, but what else can we expect? That's what's happening. All right. Silver milk jugs bit. Yeah, I forgot about that. I vaguely remember it. Silver milk jugs. I could do milk jugs that are lined with silver. And yes, indeed. By the way, you hear this sound? If you hear this sound, you're going to want to stay tuned because you're going to see that very coin. Yep, I said coin. In tomorrow's video. You got to watch it all the way through, though. All the way through. Mr. Chubby Hubby is going to ask if you would allow troublemakers, but I see 79 is still here. Yes, indeed. All right. We allow even the troublemakers. Let's get over here. We've got Razor Ready says, with all the terrorists in the country now, nothing would surprise me. A terrorist attack on Wall Street or anything could create havoc. Is simply just around the corner. Maybe World War III is closer than anyone thinks. Who knows? But collecting PMs is not a bad idea. I'm actually surprised we didn't hear more after the Day of Rage on Friday the 13th. We only heard of one event that happened in France with one person being killed there. All right. Colonic Stacker is here. Good to see you. Jorge Mendez, Alex Flores, Evil One is here. Good to see you guys. And Jamie Foxx is with us as well. Dan Rumble says, when I hear someone saying Fed pivot, I can't help but be reminded of the terms efficacy and asymptomatic. Yeah. Well, Dan, yep, duly noted. When they've been predicting this pivot for a while and it's not happened. In fact, the closest thing we see it is a percentage that think it's going to happen somewhere just above half sometime in May. At this point, it's crazy. All right, very good. All right. Slurping on some coffee here as we keeping an eye on the markets. Mark Hazley is here. Good to see a good crowd here tonight. Appreciate you guys being here. If you are so inclined, if I could ask you to expend some energy to press that thumbs up button, I would appreciate it. Yes, indeed. Would love to get 400 thumbs up on this live stream tonight. Cemetery Shop says, I really enjoyed the show today, Sal. You're always interesting and insightful. Well, thank you, Cemetery Shop. And by the way, if you want to see somebody who lives up to their channel name, check out Cemetery Shop's YouTube channel. He literally does dig graves for a living. It's pretty cool. Yes, indeed. Pretty wild. All right, JM Unleashed here says the following here. Let's see what JM says. Glad you didn't get scammed on this video. No one saw, hardly anybody saw anyway. I almost got duped into buying fake silver. Many people think their silverware is silver too, when in most cases it's just stainless steel. It figures that fake news is sponsored by fake advertisers. Thanks for the reminder. Yes, indeed. True that. You're exactly right. Silverware is a very broad term, and really, most of it is stainless steel. That's exactly right. All right, Metal Tracker, thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. And Noam Abraham Dubai is here from southern Israel. Hope you're doing okay, my friend. There is a large prohibited area in southern Israel right now where people are not allowed to go. So likely Noam may be displaced right now. Yes, what comes after 400 is 1,000. That's true. So does 80,000 as well as above the number 400 too. Good to see Teeth Daniels. Electric Ninja is here. And let's see here. Let's march on up here. And so Eli says, yes, on my budget, I'm doing well to buy a quarter-ounce gold coins on sale. I've been buying a few with the price under $5.25. I bought 2 quarter-ounce over the past 2 weeks at $49 each. Well done, sir. Good job, Eli, on that purchase. Good to see Joe Ken. Yes, indeed. And maybe Noam knows about troop movements down there, or can give us some insight what's happening on the ground in Israel, because they are poised. They are amassing on the border with Gaza, in northern Gaza, and so they're probably going to be going in, and likely it could be hours from now, or maybe even during this broadcast. I do predict that if it does happen, we're going to see the price of gold and silver spike up for a moment, because we don't know what's going to happen. So I think we'll see a fairly substantial spike. I'm not talking, I'm talking maybe another 4% for one or both metals, but we'll see here. All right, we're seeing a little bit larger of a pullback right now in the markets. Silver is now down just over half a percentage point now, down 11 cents to $22.72. Gold is down $11.30. That's just over a half a percentage point too. In fact, a greater amount than gold in 1922. Now, 1922 is the year that the Lincoln Memorial was dedicated by Warren G. Harding, and a couple of other folks were there too for the ceremony. I was there. It was a pretty nice event. A little chilly that day, if you want me to be honest. But yes, indeed. Very, very good. All right. Welcome, guys. Good to see you. Everybody's here. Thanks for popping in tonight. Appreciate you being here. A good crowd as we watch these markets. And a lot of it is going to hinge upon what goes on and with the events in the Middle East. And so we're keeping a track on that. And I believe that probably we're within hours of an actual invasion of northern Gaza. And I think when that happens, we're going to wait it out. I think the markets will react, and I think we'll probably see the metals complex reverse course from where they are now and go up, 2, 3, maybe 4% in one day. So we'll keep an eye on that as we wait to see what kind of reactions we see from Iran, what kind of rhetoric comes out of Iran, and Hezbollah. Hezbollah, they say, has about 250,000 missiles that could be launched. And so, anyways, very good. Maybe that the metals will react to who jumps into the fray. Yes, indeed, exactly. For fear of who will jump in the fray. All right, very good. Thank you. No problem, Mark Hazley. Yes, indeed. As we slurp our way through here. So we'll keep an eye on these markets. Platinum is now down $1 right now. I've always said that anything under $1,000 platinum is a really good deal. And part of me is thinking about maybe jumping back into the platinum game. I don't know. Rod Pan Hard says the following here. Let me get over to this. Make this feel worthy. It says here, you buy what you can afford. That's fractional, so be it. You should be able to recoup any higher premiums on the other end when you sell. Yes, but it's a little harder to do with fractional, because I guarantee you, most local coin shops will not pay you that premium. They're going to pay somewhere around spot price. All right. Bearded Wonder predicts that the Northern Front will most likely happen. I think it possibly could too. And we'll see here. And let's see here. We've got Brian Callahan says, I used to get fractional gold for $60 per ounce. I remember JM Bullion had a Black Friday sale of $1.99 over spot for Perth Mint 10th ounce coins and quarter ounce. Wow. Yeah, they do come across from time to time. That's true. And plus, Brian's local coin store knows I love fractional gold. So I get first dibs on grams and 5-gram bars for like 2% spot, ridiculously cheap. Way to go. If you can get that kind of deal all day, every day, dude, I would go for it. I would definitely take that offer up. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. Where are we at? Let's get back to the markets now. Appreciate you guys joining me here this evening. If you don't mind, we have 265 viewers and only 152 thumbs up. If we could get half of you to press the thumbs up button, oh man, that'd be nice. Very, very good. Let's see here. Well, living the dream, nobody really knows exactly what Israel's going to do, but more than likely they are going to invade. Well, I know they're going to do that. I do know that, living the dream. Mark my words on that. They're going to invade northern Gaza. That's like some people were saying, oh man, there's troops amassing on Ukraine's border. They're not going to invade. I said, yes, they will. And guess what? Living the dream, they did. Israel is going to invade. Bibi Netanyahu is not somebody to mess with. I guarantee you, he's not going to hold back. They're letting people get out of there, which is good. Letting the people that want out to get out, the innocents. All right, so here we go, folks. Palladium is actually the only metal that's up, but we're seeing a little bit of volatility in the markets. Gold is down $8.30 to $1,925.20. Silver is down now 9 cents to $22.74. All right. Very, very good. Let's see here. Oh, thank you, Erickson. I appreciate the thumbs up. Hello, Rocky Superstar. Good to see you. All right. Glad you're here. All right. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Skywalker. Good to see you. Good to see you guys. All right. So here's where we are. All right. Let's get back here to the comments. We have got this one from JL696. And fractional gold is all that I stack, he says here. I usually purchase 1 quarter ounce coin every month. I just can't afford $2,000 on my one and only purchase, and I think it's too important to wait 3 months to save up for 1 ounce coin. I have gold maples, philharmonics, and eagles, although I don't usually pick eagles up unless there has been a dip in the premiums. I also buy 10-gram bars on occasion. I was going to splurge and get my first 1 ounce buffalo on a recent payday, but before I could do that, we had a recent big jump in spot. So until things settle down again, I'm back to where my dollar cost average or of a quarter ounce gold purchases. I make sure every coin or bar I buy is something that my LCS likes to purchase. All right, there you go. Yep, good thinking there on that for sure. By the way, welcome to Savage Stacker is here. Good to see you. All right. Thank you. All right. Yeah, my address 7. Let's see here. Very good. And Silver Patriot says, you're at 73,000. I'm guessing early next year for 100,000. I hope you hit it sooner. You provide excellent content and help educate the community. Well, Silver Patriot, I would be shocked and awed if it was to get it anywhere within the first half of 2024 to get 100,000. I'm aiming for the end of next year. At the rate of my growth, that's still a very, very ambitious goal, but I would love to get it early next year, but it's not going to happen. My channel is just too slow growing. But it is growing, but very, 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 very slowly. So if anybody, if you guys know of anybody who might be interested in watching and subscribing, feel free to share the videos. I appreciate it. Oh, man. Captain Obvious. Thank you, brother. Slurp away, my friend. I love Gold Eagles. Nice. Thank you. The third super chat of the night. Thank you for that. And the biggest one tonight. Thank you so much, Captain Obvious. Oh, yeah. Very, very good. Appreciate you. Nice. Let's see here. Welcome, guys. Appreciate you all being here tonight. Jeremy Baker is here. Nate Palm Death. Good crowd here tonight as we watch these markets. We're going to get back to the markets right now and see what is happening. Here we go. We have got gold is now down $8.80 to $1,924.70. Silver is down 11 cents. So it's kind of been going a little bit, oscillating a little bit in this area tonight, and we'll see that pattern at the end of the night for gold and silver. All the platinum group metals have flatlined again. Silver Wolverine is shooting for 1 million subscribers by the end of 2023. There you go, brother. Yes, indeed. All right, nice. Yeah, Bob Thompson is here. Says we're almost here at 300 viewers. Appreciate it. And if you guys don't mind pressing the thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. Thumbs up button. Gold to silver ratio is now over 85. 85 to 1 tonight. And that means that it takes 85 ounces of silver to exchange for 1 ounce of gold based off of the spot price. Very good. And Beer Wonder, I agree with your suspicion about platinum. I think it would be a good idea to dip a pinky toe in and get some more. Yes, indeed. I am a platinum bull. I do admit it. Very good. All right. And let's see here. Count Derper is here. We've got a lot of good folks. Liberty or Death is with us tonight. Silver Heist is with us tonight. Good to see Silver Heist. Appreciate you, brother. Good to see you. He's going to have an unboxing. You want to see part of what he got, watch his last video. All right. Yeah, yep, that's right, Dale. I think it's going to be very interesting and fascinating to see what happens next week. Oh, man, I'm sorry, Rocky Superstar. YouTube took 100 subs. That's a huge chunk that it took away from you, Rocky. Wow. Liquid Electrum with the super chat. Thank you, brother. This war is biblical. Crazy how we got here. Whatever happens. Love you, Salivate Metal. Yes, indeed. It is crazy what's going on here. But yes, indeed. Got to have a little platinum, says Jim Boramba. Yep. All right. Jimbo Ramba. Yes, indeed. All right. So there's where the markets are. Let's refresh this and see here what we've got working for us. Now platinum is now down $1 again to $890. Silver's down 11 cents. 0.48% drop, $22.73. Gold is down 0.43%, $8.40, $19.25. Oh yeah, very good. And to see, by the way, 1925 is the year that there was a silver medal created, the first that the United States ever produced, I believe, that was in the shape of an octagon. If I'm not mistaken, it was the Norse medal. I think it celebrated the Vikings, I guess, discovering. I guess I forget. There's a Norse medal, but anyways, very good. All right. Let's get back here to the channel comments. We've got Bosnian Stacker. If you can get it for a good price, it's worth it. Nice video and thumbs up. Exactly right. And that's what it boils down to. Well said. LD Tush says here, a lot of fractional gold are priced added up to the same a number, whether it's a tenth, quarter, or half. The premium were already high on the gram pieces, especially the 1 gram bars. I will never buy the 1 gram bar. Yeah, those are pretty tough. I actually bought a 1 gram bar earlier in the year. I've not shown it yet, but I do have a 1 gram gold bar in my possession, and definitely not worth a premium for it. But it's a cute little burger, I must say. Booger. It's a cute little booger or burger. I'm not sure. CO2 hash oil. Been a long time since we've seen you. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you guys. Good crowd here tonight. We are halfway to our goal tonight of 400, but I'm hoping we get 500 thumbs up. So those of you who are interested, if you don't mind, press that thumbs up button. All right, let's see here. We've got Tony Maestri says, I just love gold sovereigns and rands. Don't really like European francs for some reason. Yep, I hear you. Some of these coins look a little bit... There's one French one that looks kind of boring. I think the angel, the reverse is just words on it. But anyways. Yeah, Connie bar made from 1 gram. That's right. That's right. Combi bar. True that. All right. Very, very good. Oh, there's CCT. He's here. Cybercurrent Twitcher is with us tonight. All right, we've got Silver Patriot on the fractional gold video, which I thought would do better, but it didn't. If you guys get a chance, check this video out. Is fractional gold worth it? Some good discussion there. Silver Patriot says, well said, Sal. Stack fractional gold when it makes sense. I haven't bought any fractional gold in quite some time. I prefer to do what you are suggesting, to exhibit discipline and wait until you can purchase a full ounce coins. Stack on smartly. Yes, indeed. I think so too. It's a good exercise for sure. Oh, wow. Okay. Nice. Yes. CCT has a 1/50th of an ounce Krugerrand. That thing is tiny. I think they made those in 2017 for the 50th anniversary, if I'm not mistaken. Lonnie is here. Good to see you, Lonnie. All right. Let's get back to the markets again. What are they telling us now? Oh, look at this. Palladium is now up. And gold is down $8.40. No really movement at all. Same thing for silver and gold. Just kind of hanging out in this spot. So we'll see how it goes. Very, very good. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Very good. And we keep pressing on here. This is where now palladium is up $4. So the markets are kind of just reflecting on that there's not been any activity. And probably once the ground invasion begins, they are going to, they will probably spike up a bit. As you know, then it'll be game time, and they'll be anticipating what's going to be coming out of the northern zone, and also what is going to be, what Iran is going to say. All right. Let's see here. Thank you guys for being here tonight as we press on. So there's where the markets are. Let's get back to the channel comments and see what Zat Katiant says here. All right, he is a newer stacker. And while I have plenty of 1 ounce silver and some fractional gold, I can't justify buying anything under a 1/4 ounce. The premiums keep me away. I noticed JM Bullion was selling some pop-off fractional silver that comes in 1 ounce rounds and breaks it in 4 pieces. Yet the economy bars, I think that's the only fractional silver aside from silver dimes I would consider buying. But unfortunately, it's only on JM site. Yep. Yep, I've seen those. Yeah, that's right. Those things are kind of hard to break apart from what I remember this thing's looking like. All right. Very good. Thank you all. Let's press forward. We have got Corey Hill. Bo says, fractional, I stick to 90% junk. Premium not worth it. 1 ounce gold or buy silver, in my opinion. Yes. All right. There you go. Matt Bidner. Stacking gasoline isn't a bad idea before a possible price spike. That's true if you have a place to store it, because gasoline is volatile, so storing it might be an issue. But yeah, if you can store it safely, that's definitely not a bad idea to do. All right. Steve C says, the first time I bought a 10th ounce gold eagle, I could not believe how small it was. Try not to lose them if you buy one. That's exactly right. Yeah, that is an issue for sure. As they are tiny, tiny, tiny. All right, let's see here. We have got Edward Hubbard. Edward Hubbard here. Then we'll check the markets again after this comment, because I want to try to get caught up in some of these comments here. Love this channel. I've seen in another channel where gold is cheaper to buy. SD Bullion today listed gold at $19.43 and silver at $22.90. A 1 ounce gold eagle costs $2,045. 5.5% over spot. A 10th ounce gold eagle costs $227.34, 17% over. A silver eagle costs $27.79, 21% over. I'll keep getting gold as long as my budget holds up. Yes, when you put those numbers like that, it puts it all into perspective. Well done, Edward. All right. With gold up a lot this week, I think you should shoot for 500. Should reach or exceed last Sunday's show. Yes, indeed. All right, there you go. You heard it there from Silver Heist. Can we get to 500 thumbs up tonight? I think we can, you guys. We're almost halfway there, so let's shoot for that. Thank you, Silver Heist. Good to see you. All right, so there you go. $1.99 for our rounds. Their choice, says Ralph Hart for SD Bullion. All right, very, very good. Let's march ahead here. But thank you, guys. Appreciate you all being here tonight. Zardoz is here. Appreciate you, Zardoz. And let's get over here to Moto Bader says, as a new stacker, I really appreciate this kind of video. Well, thank you. I spent all I could last week on silver at $21 and also started on the new Commander series. Congratulations, Boater. That is pretty impressive. Good job. Way to go. I'm glad you enjoyed the content. I also have a playlist called Silver Basics if you're interested in checking that out. Bosnian Stacker, according to my local LCS, goldbacks are garbage and stay away from it. Yep, my LCS says the same thing. They are garbage for stacking, as I said in the video. But if you are near any place that will take them as currency, I think it's a great thing. Yes, indeed. All right. Yeah, very good. Yep, that's right. Nickel stacking. Platinum has some of the highest premiums for sure out there, and it's almost impossible to get it under spot. Very, very true. All right. Welcome. Long live coins. Welcome. All right, let's take a look at the markets again. Appreciate you guys being here. We are looking down here at the Asian markets, and platinum and palladium are starting to light up a little bit here. Platinum is up $1. Palladium is up $2 right now. Whereas gold and silver are kind of hanging out in this zone. They're kind of flatlining here to the downside, marginally, around a 0.5 percentage point for both metals. Very good. Appreciate you guys. Good to see Kuya. Welcome. If everybody is here, thank you, Jam Unleashed, for posting a link to the Silver Basics playlist. If you're new to stacking, I hope you will check that out. And but yes, indeed, very good. Thanks for everybody popping in. If you're new popping in here, if you don't mind pressing that thumbs up button, it does help the algorithm. And our goal tonight is to actually try to hit 500 thumbs up. We're almost halfway there. Very good. All right. Let's see here. So this is where the markets are. We will revisit those again here frequently. We're catching up on some comments from the videos in between. Dibs into the market here as we press on. All right. Stacking for Life says, definitely worth it. I would note it's best to stick to quarter ounce or bigger if you can, unless your time horizon is long-term, 10 plus years. It can be very difficult to make you back spot plus premiums on 10th ounce or below if you ever need to sell in the short term. Exactly right. That is the risk. That is the you're at risk with those premiums, because you should never expect to get premiums back for anything unless in unusual circumstances. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. Butts Are Flying Effect is here. Good to see you, Butts Are Flying Effect. Welcome. Good to see you. Butts Are Flying Effect missed seeing this video today, by the way. Is Fractional Gold worth it? In part inspired by him, but there's going to be another video coming too after a recent purchase I made that I've not shown you yet, actually. White Metal Stacker says, because of the times we are in, stack any kind of gold you can afford. It all will help in the end. That's true. All right, you probably are wondering what are the markets doing right now. I'm going to tell you right now. All right, gold is trying to capture some of those losses from earlier in the night. Indeed, but it's still down $7.60 now to $1,925.90. Silver's down 11 cents now to $22.72. All right. Yes, indeed, that's right. Matt Bittner, I agree with that. I think they will benefit as well, too. And let's see here. That's right, Silver Wolverine. It just takes some time to make that happen. And it takes longer if you are paying those premiums, those high premiums. Make it a little bit more risky to hold, right? And let's see here. All right. So there's where the markets are. 85.1 is the gold to silver ratio right now. Well, let's press on. Matt Bittner with an algorithmic emoticon, going back and watching some of the older videos, which I appreciate very much. Shrimp Man says here, yeah, so much more as we explore. Great video, by the way. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I very much appreciate you taking the time to watch. He says here, fractionals have higher costs on the way in, but should have higher premiums on the way out. Well, actually, that's not necessarily the case. I don't know of any bullion dealer that's going to pay you anything special, anything more for being fractional than they would for full ounce size. And I don't know of anybody. If you know of any coin shops that will pay you more for 10th ounce or quarter ounce than for 1 ounce, let me know. I'd be very curious to know. But I don't know if I know my local coin shop wouldn't do it. Mm-hmm. Good to see you guys. Mark Razor is here. Mark Razor, good to see you. Welcome. And let's see here. We got Harpezowski 5133 here chiming in on this. Let's see here. Where are we at? It says, from a broader perspective, fractional gold and silver would be easier to convert and calculate to trade for goods and services, in my opinion. Yep, that's true. Fractional is definitely worth it in that regards, for sure. But actually, fractional silver, though, the best way to do that is to get, the constitutional silver. Right, very good. And let's see here. Very good. So there's where that is. Let's get back to these markets. We're going to keep a close eye on these as see what happens here. Gold is now down $8.90. So, like I said, it's right around in this area. And silver's down 13 cents, 22.71. Gold 19.24 and 60. Nickel stacking and swearing and calling you bad names. Oh my goodness gracious. 79 trying to get him in trouble. Oh my goodness gracious. Jack Swanson is a new stacker. Premiums are gone. Bringing cost average down is the path. That's right. Yes, indeed. I'm going to try to get it as cheap as possible. The most recognizable silver, the most liquid silver, as cheap as possible. That's really the bottom line. Oh, yeah. Very, very good. And let's get over here to Quarter. Says, why do you think about buying foreign fractional gold if it is near spot? What do you think about buying foreign fractional gold if it's near spot? Well, Quarter, to find out the answer to that question, watch this video. I addressed that very question in this video. Yes, indeed. 49's Fine says, my prediction is that any gold purchased now, even given the high premiums on fractionals, will be looked at as an amazing deal within 2 to 3 years. Possibly, but we really can't say for sure. I'm sure that 5 years ago, people thought that by now we would see metals explode with everything that was going on back then. I don't know, but hey, or even 3 years ago. So it's crazy. But yeah, so I don't know. Addicted to Minis and Loving It is here. Welcome to Addicted. Good to see you. Good crowd here tonight. I appreciate you so much. Welcome, Rick Skurtz is here. All right. We are just over halfway now to our goal of 500 thumbs up tonight. I appreciate you guys being here. We have 300. If all 300 of you press that thumbs up button, man, we get there in a heartbeat. Very, very good. Let's see here. And we said, T-Girl Amber, I keep fractional gold on hand. Big units of gold are with my bullion account. Any gold is smart. That's right, exactly. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right, let's see. We're going to keep a close eye on these markets, but they are indeed down tonight. It'll be very interesting to see how they open up over in London and also in New York tomorrow morning to see where they are. A lot of it's going to depend on the news and what's happening in the news. In fact, I'm going to pull this over off site here and see if I can see what's going on here. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, we're getting some news here that the terrorist the arch terrorist, Soleimani, who was killed in 2020 by Trump, was the architect of the Hamas massacre, according to a report, which means that this thing has been years in the making. And so, wow. So imagine how much worse it could have been if he would have stuck with it. It's crazy. But so far, there's no other new developments that we're seeing right now. But Israel is preparing not only for a land offensive, but it's going to be an air and sea offensive as well in concert for this thing that's going to be occurring in Gaza. So they are, at the ready to go. So we know it's coming. We know it's coming. We're just not sure exactly the hour that it will occur. We don't have any word right now what they're waiting for. My guess is they're giving a little extra time for civilians to get out, so as to not be blamed for, bombing innocent civilians. But my guess is that's part of it. Plus, they may as well be kind of thinking about strategy, and because they're pretty much surrounded. Gaza, the terrorists there, they don't have any water, no electricity, nothing's going into that place. It's basically cut off. It's under siege. So we'll see here. Very good. All right. So we'll keep an eye on that. We're watching everything here. Thank you guys for being here. And let's press on forward here to these comments. See what's happening here. Steve C. says, the writing is on the wall. All these countries are buying gold, and all the big banks are buying gold. We should too, in my opinion. I agree. We should keep stockpiling. But we're not officially. Are we doing it behind the scenes? I doubt it. Very good. All right. Let's see here. All right. James Everett, 1950 per ounce divided by 31.1 equals $62.70 per gram. Several 10 or 20 gram bars come close. Interesting. All right, so there it is. Yeah, some of them are fairly close for some of the smaller bars. Bars, you get a better deal on this for sure. Thank you, Steve C, for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. All right. Let's march on up here. Randy Simmons, buy what you can. There you go. But be smart about it. Indeed, that's what this video is about. Being smart. Premium is way too high for fractional anything. Yep. But there's some stuff you can get good deals on from time to time. But I definitely see what you're saying there. All right. You guys are wonderful. Thanks for being here tonight. We're pressing forward. We have got gold now down $7.60 to $1,926.10. Silver is down 11 cents. It's been hanging around there. In about 15 minutes, we'll see what this looks like with the charts over the past hour. All right, very good. So yes, indeed. We have got Generic Stacker says, I've decided to add a tube of 1/10 ounce gold eagles every year. Wow. Man, every year doing that. That's pretty amazing. Overall, less premiums by the tube. Just have to save longer for the purchase. So he buys them a tube at a time. Interesting. Wow, that is fascinating. All right. Very good. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a Constitutional Stacker. Very good. Thank you, Constitutional Stacker. He is here getting the party started with a super chat. Thank you, brother. He came to explore. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, sir. Check out Constitutional Stacker's channel. Steve C says, Salgo in the food on this one. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that so much. And Gold and Silver, who I think Gold and Silver is here tonight. Appreciate it. I got a good crowd here tonight on this video about is it worth stacking gold and silver. Battle group for 2 carriers is massive. We got 2 carriers in the region right now. Wow, I knew we had the one of the newer aircraft carriers, but we have 2 in the region now. Wow. All right, let's see here. And let's go ahead and refresh these comments, see what's popped up in the past 45 minutes. And then we got some stuff here. Oh, yeah, we got something to catch. Let's go from 7 years ago. Digging 2 for metal. It is scary times from 7 years ago. Negative market spike. I think we've never got out of the recession in the first place. Hopefully something good comes out of all this, but I don't see anything but more chaos coming. This comment aged very well from Digging 2 metal from 7 years ago because we are in the midst of a chaotic situation right now. Indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Oh, man, thank you. The Big Cheese came in with a thumbs up on this one. Thank you. We are 2/3 of the way to 500 thumbs up, which is our goal tonight. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. All right. Okay, Constitutional Stacker wants a good explore. Thank you, my friend. All right, appreciate that. Here we go. Let's explore in stereo for Constitutional Stacker. Thank you, brother. Kitchen needs help from Constitutional Stacker. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, my friend. Very kind. Thanks for the super chats. Thought maybe we might get a train starting there. We know you tried, but we couldn't quite make it. All right, very good. All right, we've got Southside Frankie from the United Kingdom says the following here. A great subject, he says. I think as the gold price rises, smaller coins will become more desirable and possibly more sought after, which means premiums might rise too. I nearly always buy bullion-grade gold sovereigns living in the UK. These have excellent premiums in the UK and can always be bought and sold any time. I have a great collection spanning a few hundred years. Some are sent to me as BU, even antique coins. Others are clean and worn. It's all the same to me, just gold. Over the years, I have also started to acquire antique premiums and likely cannot ever be confiscated due to being antiques. Quarter-ounce gold coins are great size to choose, great for commerce, great premiums, and easy to store. I do not currently own any bigger than a sovereign. 100,000 pounds of sovereigns put in flips can easily fit into a fairly small plastic box. True that. And go into the smallest of home secure vaults and are more versatile than selling. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Oh, man. Whoa. Very kind Jigsaw Jazz pops in with the first Salivate Metal membership gift tonight, gotten by Rick Coolroot. So maybe, hopefully, Rick will give him a big fat thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jigsaw Jazz. Our channel memberships are down this month, so I appreciate that. Hopefully they'll pick back up. We would like to see people join on their own accord, but thank you so much. Oh, Long Live Coins. Oh man, look at that. Long Live Coins has got he just says can't let Constitutional out super chat me. Thank you, Long Live Coins, a $10 super chat. Thank you, brother. Oh yeah, that's great. Oh my goodness, nice. Welcome, guys. Good to see two brothers stacking is with us. Yeah, we are watching and waiting at these markets. It is something. Like I said, they're down tonight, but anything could happen. Literally, and during this broadcast, we could see an invasion going into Gaza by ground troops. It could happen within hours. We know it will happen. We're just not sure exactly when. They're amassing troops on the border right now with Gaza, and we shall see what occurs there. But I'm kind of keeping an eye on news outlets here to see as they are preparing to see how the markets react to, because I think they're going to spike up a little bit for a moment while this occurs. But gold and silver says only buy fractional only if I can get a deal where the premium is calculated by the ounce. Got lots of fractional silver that way. Good idea, definitely. Off the cuff, I think you mean zero sneeze. That's right. That's right, exactly. We got zero sneezes tonight. Steve watched to the end of that video. Thank you. Let's take a look at the markets now. All right, the losses are subsiding a bit now. So this is something. Thank you, JM Unleashed, for posting a link to Long Live Coins. Got a channel there. Check him out, Long Live Coins. Thank you, brother. So there it is. Gold is down $6.20 now to $1,927. 1927, the year that we had the Nazi sympathizer, what's his name, that flew across, Spirit of St. Louis guy, flew across the Atlantic Ocean, the first one to do it. Dang it, what was his name? I'm drawing a mind blank. I should know it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Spirit of St. Louis, that's the name of the plane. Nazi sympathizer, dang it. Somebody help me out here. I'm too lazy to look it up. Captain Obvious, thank you. He's getting the super chat train moving tonight. Thank you so much, Captain Obvious. His 5th super chat. He says, one more time, my friend, let's get this train moving tonight. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Charles Lindbergh, thank you. That's it, Lindbergh. His baby got kidnapped and turns out was murdered. The kid was murdered. Horrible. Very good. All right. Very good. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Yes, I need to check out. I don't know if I'm subscribed to Long Live Coins. I need to subscribe too. Let me get back up to that. Let me just make sure. I'm gonna do that and subscribe. Yeah, no, I'm not subscribed either, but I'll check you out. That's awesome. He likes ancient coins. Looking at his channel on another thing, he's got some cool ancient coins and stuff. So this is, and he does modern stuff too, but that's really cool. I'll have to check it out. That's great. Thank you, brother. Long live coins. You guys are awesome. Thank you, guys. No IQ. Whoa, no IQ is keeping it going too. Wow. Thank you, No IQ. Thank you, brother. 999 super chat from No IQ. I am subscribed to Terry, but Terry never posts any videos. And because she doesn't post any videos, she also doesn't post any videos in her bikini. No IQ says fractionals are how I have gold. There you go, No IQ. Yes, indeed. Right there. He's right on cue, No IQ is. All right. Very smart man, by the way. All right. Thank you so much. We have a little super chat train going on here. Thank you, guys. Watching these markets flow through here is what we're doing tonight. Whoa, wait a second, folks. This just came in. Oh, man. Whoa. All right. This actually came in. Just now got it from No IQ. Bigger bang for your buck. PayPal, bigger bang for your buck. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, No IQ. Appreciate that, my friend. Very kind of you. And what he's saying there is that any money donated via PayPal you get a bigger bang for the buck, because the super chats, YouTube takes 30%, and then taxes take another 25% or so. And so with YouTube, friends and family, it comes all in on without any of that for friends and family. So thank you, No IQ. And Mike Raymer has just signed up on his own accord as an honorary citizen of the Salvation Nation. Thank you, Mike Raymer. Very kind of you indeed, sir. Appreciate that. Yes, and rest in peace, Suzanne Summers. I think she was 76. Yes, indeed. And yes, very sad to hear. All right, thank you. David Rubin is here. Welcome. By the way, guys, thank you. Here is a status report on the amount of thumbs up. We're about 2/3 of the way there. We are at 319. So if you're here watching, if you don't mind pressing that thumbs up button, we're trying to get to 500 tonight. Yes, indeed. And thank you guys so much. And let's see. Cemetery Shop says, I'm a small-time budget stacker. If it weren't for fractional gold, I wouldn't have any. 10th ounce Eagles and Graham bars are the bulk of my gold stack. Yes, indeed. I understand. For most people, that's really what they can afford. And I can understand that for sure. All right. Yep, Chuck Lindbergh. That's who we're talking. All right, here we go. Look at this, folks. All right. We're still seeing just kind of hovering in this area right now. So gold is down now $7.20 and $1,926.30. Silver is down 11 cents, $22.73. Very good. All right. Yes, indeed. So we're keeping an eye on these. Platinum and palladium are both up, and we're getting very, very close to the top of the hour now. And at the top of the hour, well, we like to see exactly how these metals look and how they flowed over through the hour. Hello, Stanley Sorensen. Good to see you. Appreciate you, Stanley. And so we're getting very close. We got 5 minutes, and then we'll check those. We'll check and see how it flowed over the hour. But now we're going to get back to the channel comments. We've got Oshu Scamporico says, well, mister, I stack my gold backs. And so he is stacking gold backs over there in California because California, they are not legal tender. I'd rather to pay premium knowing that my gold won't be counterfeiting. We are about to enter hyperinflation, and my stacked gold backs will be way worth. Kids at my church buy one gold back each week. They are creating a movement. In these economic times, everything is valid. Yes, I mean, it's good to educate people with them, but I would not encourage you to stack them. You're better off stacking regular gold coins. In fact, I think in California, you might make a movement, buy a couple of these gold backs and spread the word and see if you can get a couple business to transact in them. That'd be the best way to do it. Bill457, thank you, Bill. He's been a steadfast member for 16 months of the Salvation Nation. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Bill457, thank you so much. All right. And let's see here. So Richard Metcalf expected a pullback today. Yeah, and we got a little bit of one. Easy, 519, says here. Sal, do you think Nationwide Coin is legit? I'm thinking about getting a 1 ounce gold eagle at spot from them. Yes. I did a video talking about that, even fairly recently. They are legit. It's a once in a lifetime deal, though. You won't be able to get it again. So yes, indeed. Very, very good. All right. Welcome. David Rubin is here. We got one of many here. Appreciate you guys being here. Silver High says, I like fractional gold myself. Yes, indeed. He does. Check out his channel. He has been stacking up fractional gold and keeping track with it. All right, very good. Let's go to Shiny Man on this video about gold could climb to $2,100 if this happens video. Says here, I noticed that you have been actively loading on Sound Money every month at least, or even more frequently. Good to see you practice what you preach. Thank you, Shiny. Yes, indeed. That is definitely one thing I do. I like to stack precious metals. Yes, indeed. And I've been more concentrating on gold. So thank you so much for noticing that. All right. Very, very good, folks. As we march on forward here. Let's get to Silver Shire, and then we'll check the markets after this. You guys, appreciate you hanging with me tonight. We're going to get back to these markets here in mere moments. But first, let's see what Silver Shire says. We can agree to disagree. The additional premium on fractional is partially due to the cost of produce, but more so its value of being used in smaller amounts. Well, I would say, how was it used in smaller amounts? I would dare say it's probably not used in smaller amounts. It's bought and sold, but when you ever go to sell your fractional gold, you're not going to get those premiums back, more than likely. Yes, do the same with silver via constitutional, especially Mercury dimes. Make sure you fully understand how to calculate constitutional values based on silver content. Less than 100 can afford an ounce of gold. Wait until the price explodes due to inflation. There will be very few buyers available. Great video and viewpoint. Yes, so thank you, Silvershire. And yep, I see what you mean, but keep in mind there's fractional gold pieces. And actually, believe it or not, too, one thing to think about, there will always be a market, even if it gets very, very expensive, for very expensive gold. Keep that in mind. And somebody else said inside of this chat, liberty or death says it best. Silver is my fractional metal. So that's where silver comes in. You want fractional, that's where you have silver. But I'm not against fractional gold, but if you can get it at a good price, but typically I tend to stay away from it. I think it's better to save up for that full ounce. But but everybody has different strategies, and there are fractional pieces you can get for cheap, but you have to really be diligent to look out for them. Yeah, very good. Oh yeah, and those gold $5 commemorative coins are great too. That's right, Jeff Shaw. Definitely good, and I showed one of those in the video. All right. Let's take a look at the markets now, shall we? Look at here, folks. Gold is now down $7.90, and silver is down 11 cents. Silver has kind of stayed down 11 or 12 cents for really most of the evening so far, and gold has kind of been fluctuating between 1924 and 1926 most of the evening in the price. And so right now we are right at the top of the hour. And what we do usually at this time, for those of you new here, is we will chart these metals. How would they have flowed through the course of the evening on the chart? And these charts are done in bid price. Let's take a look at gold. This is bid price. You can see a fairly dramatic dip there, but it's kind of leveled off and tried to recover some of those losses, but not completely. But this is, we're looking at bid price. You can see what gold is doing here. It's pretty remarkable to see this. But this is fairly typical when the markets open up, where there's a dramatic spike up or down. And in this case, we saw it dip down, a bit there. And now it's kind of normalizing is the word that I'm looking for here. And I found it because I used it before I even said I was looking for it. But gold is normalizing right about the 1920, 1922, 23 period area here. 1924 right now for the bid price. So there it is. Very good. Oh, we're 62 thumbs up away from 400 now. Oh, that's great. Thank you guys. Appreciate the thumbs up. Our goal tonight on the thumbs up is 500. That's right. Silver Heist has encouraged me to go ahead and try to shoot for 500 tonight. If we can get there, that would be great. I appreciate you guys. So there that is. And let's see what silver is doing. Same thing. We're looking at bid price. And you can see here that it's about the same amount of drop, but not quite as a quick snap down. It's a little bit of an arc there. It's not just a dive, but it's definitely bouncing off that $22.60 mark, 60-cent mark. Yes, indeed. That's what we're doing. Oh, yeah. You guys are great. Thank you. Hey, Jeff Shaw is here. Seymour Rivers is here. Appreciate it. Mojave Gold is here. Fractional is very useful to a person that often trades gold peer-to-peer. That's true. Very good for peer-to-peer transactions indeed. Or trades. Mike Herrera is here with the tacos. Yes, indeed. Appreciate you guys. All right. Let's see here. Let's march back here. We're looking at the markets again. So there they are. They're just kind of hovering around the point. We're kind of awaiting the news out of Israel to see what's happening. I'm predicting that we will see gold and silver spike up once the ground invasion begins, maybe for a day at around 3 to 4% both metals for that day. And then once it gets entrenched and see how it's going, if there's no new news there about a wider conflict happening or an attack from the north, then I think the metals will pull back from their gains. But we'll see here. All right, have a good night, Rocky Superstar. Rocky tends to live stream after I do at around 8 o'clock, so check him out. All right, very good. Ridge Runner is here. All right, good to see you. Slurping our way through this live stream. I appreciate you guys. And let's see here where we are at. Matt Bittner, all right, on this little bit of a live stream we did a couple years ago. He went back and watched one of those old ones. We've got Skull Guy here on this fractional gold video that I posted. Says the following: my friend purchased 2 1-gram gold bars, Pamp Suisse, an assay for my birthday. I know, nice friend. Yes, he says I should consider buying more of them. All right, okay. Yeah, those Pamp Suisse bars are pretty cool. And they do make nice gifts, that's for sure. They really do make nice gifts. But you're going to pay a very hefty premium for them. Oh, yeah. Very good. And we've got Meat Servo 3783. Almost at my goal of 500 ounces of silver. Way to go. When did you start stacking? I'm kind of curious to see when you were able to make that happen. That's really cool. Do you have a ratio to gold one should have with silver? I find it hard to buy gold. Got 3 1/10 and a quarter ounce. I don't know. I think 100 to 1 is probably not a bad goal to meet for your gold to silver ratio. It's hard to do. That's a really tough thing to do. It's easier to buy silver and these things, but hey, if you can get depending on how quick it took you to get that 500 ounces of silver, if you're able to do that in 1 year, dude, you can buy an ounce of gold and alternate those purchases. I think it's a good idea to diversify. I think you should do that, especially if you amass 500 ounces of silver within 1 year. All right, very good. And let's see here. Let's go back here. We've got more activity. We're going to refresh these and we'll check those comments. We're going to refresh the markets up first and see what we've got here. Just kind of hanging out as gold and silver are tonight. They're down, but they're not out. They're not down by a whole lot either. Gold is down $7.60 here, just an hour after the market's open. Silver is down 11 cents. Down 11 cents. So very, very interesting indeed. Here the markets are reacting. All right. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Like I said, we're awaiting news of an invasion. They're preparing for air, land, and sea offenses there in the region. So we're keeping an eye on that. And I'm going to look at another source here. See what we've got. Some headlines from the Drudge Report. Jewish homes in Berlin have been marked with the Star of David. Netanyahu rallies infantrymen outside of Gaza. Next stage is coming. It will happen. Oh, man. Thank you, Frank Cavigia. $5 super chat. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Amen, brother. We should be praying for the future. We really need to keep Israel in your prayers and for peace. But yes, indeed. So far, there have been 12 journalists that have been killed so far in the war. And yes, let's see here. And Israel has just turned on water in southern Gaza right now. So as we're seeing people flee to the south, for those citizens or for those civilians, they are turning on the water there. That's exactly right. Liquid metals are the last thing on your mind when you're fleeing for your life, dodging bullets and bombs. So pray for the region. Yes, indeed. And yeah, there's innocent Palestinians in this as well too, and a lot of those Palestinians are victims of Hamas and have been for years, which is quite sad. So keep them in your thoughts and prayers as well too. But yeah, let's see here. Okay. Now, there is talk that Iran is warning of escalation and has deployed weapons in Syria. And yep, there is a second carrier that the United States is sending to send a strong message. So we'll see how that plays out. Keep an eye on these developments. But no, nothing about any kind of advanced movements that we're seeing here. We have 29 dead Americans from the attack. And 13 U.S. citizens are missing. All right, let's see here. Very good. All right, you guys are great. Thank you for being here. We have 350 thumbs up now. We're getting closer to our goal. Our goal tonight is 500 thumbs up. So if you're here, if you don't mind pressing that thumbs up button, very much appreciated as we watch these things happening here. Very good. And but so far the markets are not reacting right now other than being down, which the reaction is that they think that Friday's movements to the upside were an overreaction, slightly at least at this point, but I think that will change as we head in here to the ground invasion. Once it begins, then the fear of actual sensing any kind of movement by Hezbollah or Iran rhetoric heating up will send the metals up again, I think. All right. And let's see here. Okay, let's see. We've got some more comments that have popped in here. Let's get from 7 years ago, the Mark Twain. Remember, this is when I was buying the gold. Many of you who've followed this channel for a while, you've been following me as I've been adding to my modern commemorative collection. This is the 2016 Mark Twain. Silver Austin 13 says, wasn't he in Roadhouse? No, that was Sam Elliott. Very nice commem, sir. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Silver Hustling. It does kind of look like Sam Elliott in that one. That's great. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right. And Roadkill. Great looking coin. You got to love gold. Yes, indeed. Love gold and happy to have that one. It's a pretty nicely designed coin. The Mark Twain coins were pretty nice. Walt 2T says, I think I had to read something of his in school, But that was so long ago. You know, I don't think I had to read any Mark Twain in school. Well, no, I think I did read one story. A Rebel. No, we're not going to respond because that's sadly he's passed away. Richie Ramos says, great pick. God bless. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Here's a description of your bar from Geiger Eldemente. All right. The security features. Nice. Thank you. Showcase a 250-gram Geiger silver bar. Still have that bar. Well, only 250-gram Geiger. And silver Falcon 9687. Some guy ran off with it. I don't know that I'd want to even try and stop him. Yeah, for a 1,000-ounce silver bar from the Baltimore Coin Show. That was a pretty cool find. That was yeah, thank you for watching that one. Crazy. All right, let's see here. We've got big test unit. It's worth it to me. I bought on the dip 1 ounce, 2 quarters, and a half ounce. Just trading money. There you go. Nice. Congratulations, big test unit. Way to go. Way to go. And yeah, big test unit. We're responding to comments from 7 years ago. We're caught up on these comments. Let's do a couple more from 7 years ago, then we'll take a look at the markets. Here is Silver Rimp 9110. Do you read any historic nonfiction? I've read some of it, but not a whole. I've read some. Yeah, I'm not very well read, if you want me to be honest. El Panda, you have to read Cerebral Jumping Frog of Calaveras County. It's short and sweet and will make you like the frog in the coin even more. All right, I'll have to check it out. We'll have to check that one out. All right, thank you. Very good. And let's see here. Silver Saver says, this is a quote from Mark Twain. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. Beautiful gold coin. Thanks for sharing. Yes, indeed, that's exactly right. Great quote. And Justin says, is that a proof or a business strike? This is definitely a proof coin. Also, cool to see the U.S. Mint striking it as a $5 rather than a $5. Great review, sir. Yes, indeed, that's right. They've been doing that more and more in recent years. Doing it, yes, indeed. Yeah, I've got some $5 gold. I don't know. It's from the San Francisco Mint. More than likely, my San Francisco Mint commemorative coin, gold coin, is from the San Francisco Mint. I would, Grace, yes, indeed. Yeah, we've not heard much news on Ukraine, have we? There's still probably events going on there. We're just not hearing about them because all the news is about Israel right now. Okay. All right, and BSD says, great pickup, very nice ad. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Now let's take a look at the markets again. The markets indeed are moving, but not by much. Yeah, look at that. Gold is now down only $6.10 or 40 cents in 1927 and 10. Silver's now down only 9 cents to $22.75. So we may see these metals kind of pop back up here tonight. We'll see here. Bring back the $5 ounce of silver. Inflation calls for it. Yes, there you go. There you go. 5 face on the bullion, I mean. Oh yeah, $5 face value on the bullion. Yeah, that would. Yeah, I think they should. We've never had it before, but I think it'd be great to put that on the Eagles. Okay, so there's where the markets are. Platinum and palladium have been trending upwards over the past hour. So they're up here tonight as we watch these markets. Thank you guys for being here. We're still quite a ways from our goal tonight of 500 thumbs up. And believe it or not, there's 251 watching. And I guarantee you more than half of you have not pressed the thumbs up button yet. So if you're here, if you don't mind to help me get to that goal, to get to 500, I appreciate it. We can blame Silver Heist for that because he said I should work on it. So I'm doing it. It's as a favor. It's at a favor for Silver Heist. I wouldn't ask, but Silver Heist said I should do it, so that's why I'm doing it. All right, let's get back to these channel comments. Let's go back in time a little bit. Multi-Gunman, very nice, great, my friend. Thank you. Multi-Gunman's been around for a while. And Rob Dwayne says, that's a nice coin. If you haven't read any of the works, I really suggest it. Roughing It. Yes, indeed. I need to check him out. Oh, Mark Twain. Oh, Mark Twain, yes, indeed. Thank you, Frank. He pressed the thumbs up button. Thank you. There's T the Silver Stacker. T the Silver Stacker is here. He said he was really looking forward to tonight, and I told him I was dreading it. But he made it, T the Silver Stacker. You guys, if you've not checked out T the Silver Stacker, you should. He's got a great channel. He interviews a wide variety of local coin shops, and one of his favorite pieces of silver is the Libertad in all of its forms. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Oh, and thank you, J.M. Unleashed. He has posted a link to the 2-ounce Salivation Nation round available at JM Bullion for those of you interested. I'll pin that for a while. Sales have kind of stagnated a bit there, but they are still plenty left. But likely because the sales have stagnated, whatever is left is going to be it, probably. So that's probably one reason why I haven't really pushed for it, because I kind of rather it be available for the longest amount of time. But hey, we'll see here. But all right, very good. All right, let's see here. We've got the Bobo Tube says, enjoyed your video. Will you adopt me as your son? Just kidding. Love the share. All right, thank you so much. The Bobo Tube, appreciate that. Always loved his books. Thank you, Mimaru. Yes, need to check him out. Mimaru doesn't watch anymore. Wish she would, but anyways. Silver Siren. We don't see Silver Siren as much around these days, but I remember Silver Siren well. She says the following, and I quote, sounds like you need to join a book club or maybe get a sterling silver or gold plated bookmark to tie in. And with stacking, there you go. That's right. I think I admitted that I don't read in this video much. Thank you. Oh, No IQ, very kind of you, sir. Man, another $9.99 from No IQ. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, my friend. You the man. Frostbite is here. Good to see you. The live cameras in Gaza won't last much longer. Yeah, that's right. Probably will not. Thank you. All right. Yeah, T's got one, and you know what? Thankfully, I was a little nervous when T the Silver Stacker was going to get a furnace a furnace to melt down the metals. I thought they'd throw that sucker in there right away. Tuli is here. By the way, you guys should check out Tuli. She posts some great videos. Did one on how to get rid of copper spots. Dude, I was sweating bullets watching her video on it, but she did an amazing job with that. So check out Tuli's channel. Mr. Dreams is here. Welcome, Mr. Dreams. Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. We do have a little bit of a goal tonight, and I know I'm begging. I am begging for thumbs up tonight. I admit it. But because I'd like to get 500. Yes, indeed. It'd be cool to get 500. We are still quite a ways away, but we're getting closer. We are about 13 thumbs up away from getting to 400. Once we reach 400, then we'll spring on to 500. Yes, indeed. Good to see Mash is here. Welcome. Good to see you. Oh, thank you. Long Live Coins picked up one of the rounds. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Yes, indeed. All right. So, Silver Stacker says, very cool. And got to get this one of those. Yes, indeed. I like to get one of those Marshall coins too. I like the Marshall. I might get another one of those. Okay, here's where the markets are right now, folks. Gold is now down $7.10. So it's kind of seeing some resistance and some support at the same time. It's getting squeezed from both directions in the early trading hours of Monday, because it is Monday over there in China and Asia right now. To 1926, $1,926.40. Silver is down 11 cents, $22.73. Both the platinum group metals, platinum and palladium, are up slightly. Platinum is up 6. Palladium is up $3. Oh yeah, very good. Oh, thank you so much, Butterfly. In fact, I appreciate you watching that video. Again, stay tuned. I bought a piece specifically for Butterfly in effect. And that video is going to be coming sometime in the near future. Yeah, very rarely do I do it. It was a rather expensive proposition, but it's like, I got to do it because I was so close to be able to making this particular public video. And by the way, this video I'm going to be making is probably going to get very few views, but I'm going to make it anyway. It's crazy. Very good. Oh, wow, Frank has bought a 2-ounce Sullivan metal round. Wow, thank you, Frank. I appreciate that, sir. Wow, very kind of you. And let's see here. Let's refresh these markets here. Again, nothing new since we last talked. Now it's down $7.90 for gold. And silver's now down 12 cents. So it's extending some of the losses there. All right, there's now speculation that President Joe Biden may take a trip to Israel. The defense secretary's been there. The secretary of state's been there. And we may see Biden go there. That's the latest we're seeing. And there's some discussion as to why evacuees are having trouble leaving Gaza. And that could be why the invasion hasn't started yet, because they're waiting to see get as many people out as possible. And apparently Hamas still has the capability to fire rockets as Israel prepares for the ground invasion. That's the latest developments in the region. We're watching it because I think that whatever happens there, once that ground invasion starts, we are going to see probably gold and silver go up for a day, like 3 to 4% before the news settles, the news cycle settles. Shoeless clown, that looks awful. I was disappointed that the silver coins got delayed, but I do wish they sold it as set. Me too. That's a problem. They're not very consistent. They have not been. That's another reason why I decided to stop collecting these. Takes up a lot of space with the OGP, the original government packaging. I am Gogi. I would get Orville or Huxley commemorative coins. Maybe Anne Ryan, Henry Miller, and Dostoevsky too, but not Brett Easton Ellis. All right, very good. Johnny Silver, yes indeed. Slow Joe and the Ho gotta go. There you go. That's right. All right, thank you. Have a good night, Steve C. Appreciate you being here. Lassie Farm is here. Good to see you. All right. Welcome. Have a good night, Steve C. All right. Let's get down here to Stock Jockey. Rush is familiar with Tom Sawyer. Yes, indeed, they sure are. Tom Sawyer. All right, here we go. This is silver will never increase in value. I probably need to update that video again as well too. Unless you want a pretty coin, which costs more, look at buying the most metal for your investment. This comes in the form of silver rounds and silver bars. Gold Goliath offers the best prices on silver on the internet with great service and no hidden fees. Never heard of Gold Goliath. Wow. It's crazy. Gold Goliath. Never heard of him. Oh, yeah. Very good. Let's see here. AKA 47 is here. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you being here tonight. And we've got the markets indeed. Now, hey, we've reached 400 thumbs up. We need exactly 100 more. And there are, believe it or not, there's enough people in this live stream right now that could get us there in literally 30 seconds. Because statistics show that only about 10% of viewers really thumb up videos and live streams. Probably more likely in the live streams. But so that means that there's half the people that are here have not done it, at least if we could get there. So thank you, guys. Let's get one more, and then we'll take a look at the markets here. Is silver more rare than gold? Yes. A video I did very controversial back then. I may update that video in due course. Great topic, so much to consider, but as always, a pleasure. Thank you, Silver Hunter. All right, let's take a look at the markets again. They are indeed. Now, look at this. Silver is now dropped 13 cents now to $22.70. That's one of the lower numbers we've seen of the night. Gold is down $9.70 and $1,923.80. Crazy. Thank you, Jeff Shaw. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, T. Thank you, T, the Silver Sucker. Appreciate it. All right. Let's see here. Yes, thank you, guys. Let's see here. 99 to go. Then I'll twist 79's arm. That's right, exactly. I blame Silver Heist for me wanting to get to 500. We only need now. Oh, man, look at this, folks. We only need 740 thumbs up to get to 500. So we need only 740 of you to press the thumbs up button, and then we'll get to 500 likes on this live stream. Can we make that happen? I think so. Oh, yeah. Very good. Let's refresh these markets again. Then we're going to get back to the comments, see what people were saying 7 freaking years ago. That's right. We're going back 7 years. Oh, man, this is a little too long. Likely this guy's not around anymore. But anyways, as for comments, it's 2 cents. So thank you for that. I just thank you. All right, very good. And off the earth, of the earth. Oh, man, we miss of the earth. It's been a while since we've seen him. Utilized, used, traded stores. It's all the same, valuable in its own way. That's right. Lady Liberty Stacker. Let's get over here. Let's refresh these. Let's see what we've got here. Look at these markets now. Look at this. Gold down $9.50 now. So it's barely hanging on to 1924. And silver is down 13 cents to $22.71. All right. Richard Metcalf, have a good night, brother. I hope you press the thumbs up button. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you very much for being here. Richard Metcalf. All right. Eagle Steve is here. Good to see you. The kids that nobody liked in middle school and high school, and they like the power trip. Bunch of losers. All right. Let's see. Eric Grimes. The Greek owls are cool. Yeah, they're really cool. I actually have one of those. Star Stacker is here. Welcome, Star Stacker. Good to see you, brother. All right. Let's see here. Almost back to buy territory. It's crazy. Yes, indeed. There you go. Yeah, good job, Count Derpala. Yeah, you were an early thumb riser. People Sal is reading are passed away. Sal talks to dead people. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Some of these people was very sad to see that are passed away. Yes, indeed. Oh, and we've reached 420. We've reached 420 on the... Everybody give a round of applause for 420. Yes, indeed. On the thumbs up. But when Silver Hair Stacker presses the thumbs up button, it'll be 421. Hopefully Silver Hair is here. Good to see you. Good to see you guys. Thank you so much. We only need 80 more, or 79 more. Hey, Terry 79. Oh, Star Stacker is a lady. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Star Stacker is a lady. Well, my apologies. I go by the statistics of my channel, and about 93 to 94. Actually, I think last time I checked, 97% of my viewers are dudes. So statistically, I was gambling there. But Star Stacker, I'll try to remember that. Thank you, Star Stacker. A lovely lady here. Thank you. All right. Appreciate you guys. Yeah. All right. Here's where the markets are now. Now, let me ask you this. Oh, look at this. Now gold is down $10.10. All right, I'm going to do this. This is specifically, it's something I've been doing, but we got to have a good crowd here tonight. So I'm going to post a poll question. Let's see, get the pulse of the community here. See what you guys think about where silver is going to be by the end of the week. All right. Very good. All right. I have more ladies. Oh, there you go. Hoosier Stacker's got more ladies than I do. That's right. He sure does. Oh, he's a handsome dude. And Star Stacker can hang with the dude. That's awesome. I'm going to unpin the Salivate Metal Round link, but you can get that in the description. We're honored to have Star Stacker here, by the way. And Lassie Farm, yeah, I know it's a boring poll. Sorry, Lassie. I just, I kind of, it's interesting now that the metals are so volatile. I kind of just want to see what people are thinking into next week. But I need to think of better poll questions. If you can think of any, that'd be that would be good for some of these Sunday night live streams with the markets. Let me know, Lassie Farm. Yeah, email me or something, because yeah, I kind of think of them on the fly. But yeah, anyways, Dennis Niemeyer is here. Good to see you. All right. Let's see what the pulse is of the community. Oh, wow. My poll is still blue, Silver Heist. And all right, guys. So let's see. Let's get back to the channel comments. Oh man, Bosnian Stacker checked out on one of the live streams here from a little while now, before I did thumbnails. British Sovereigns, says James Steele. He likes British Sovereigns for the fractional gold. Is it worth it? And Bosnian Stacker from 9 minutes ago. I am something, but I do not know what. Nice video. All right. Are you a silver deadhead? Yeah, that was kind of a cool piece that showed local coin shop. Poll, 500 thumbs up, yes or no? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh man, will we get there? We only need SAS Finance set up. All right. So 60% of you say that it will be up. And No IQ says burritos, burritos. By the way, folks, we only need 70 more thumbs up to reach 500 tonight. I think we can get there. It's slow going, but I'm hoping we can get there. All right. All right. You guys are great. Thank you so much. Press 4 butterfly effect from this fractional gold video says, I like a nice bit of fractional with a mainstay of full ounces. Personally, I consider a near ounce, double eagles, and 100 coronas to be an ounce because you can round up a short amount of Bob's your uncle. I like cheaper and foreign 1/10, I know premiums, and 4 1/4 ounce, whereas I don't get it with the halves. And then there's the big beauties. Curious what you think about the 2-ounce coins like those from Australia. Seems like we don't save on those premiums. No, we typically do not for the 2-ounce. I kind of like the heft of them, but you're right. We don't really say. Most say up, so I say down. All right, so Liquid Electron's going to be contrarian there. Very good. All right. Yes, indeed. Database expert from 7 years ago says the following here. Let me post this here and do this. For me, silver and gold are alternatives to the dollar for long-term savings. I try not to get emotionally involved in them, but I like them a lot. Someday, maybe 10 years or so, the price will turn around. In the meantime, we can get silver and gold for what appears to be cheap prices. Yep. And by the way, 7 years ago, definitely you were able to. So that comment did age well. Very good. All right. All right, Mark Carroll is here. What's the price? We're going to look at the price right now. We are looking at gold is now down $9.30. That's almost a 0.5 percentage point drop for gold to $1,924.20 for the ask price. Bid price is $1 cheaper. Silver is $22.72. That's a 12-cent drop. Just over a 0.5 percentage point. A dime's worth of difference between bid and ask price on silver. Platinum is up 3. Palladium is up 4. We're watching events on the news cycle to see what's going on in Israel. Nick is here. Nick, look at the bottom of your screen, brother. It's right there at the bottom of your screen. Yes, indeed. Check it out. And let's see here. So we're going to go back here. Let's see what this says. VNIC says 999 fine stainless steel. That's right. The weirdest coin you've ever seen. Yeah. It looks like a hammered nail made of steel. Kind of wild. It's crazy, crazy. New Dev FSSY says here. Do you see it, Nick? Nick, do you see it? Do you see it? Let me submit to the debate the 2015 U.S. Geological Survey mineral summary lists the total world gold reserves at 55,000 tons, while total world silver reserves is 530,000 tons, making silver to gold ratio of 9.63 to 1. Equally, the 2024 mine production leaves the ratio at 9.12 to 1. At a current rate, the ratios will remain mostly unchanged for the next 20 years. Yep, I could definitely see that, but it has narrowed some, actually, because I've heard it's anywhere between 7 to 1 to 8 to 1 right now. Very, very good. All right, you guys, we're getting closer. We're getting closer to the 500 thumbs up mark. We're at 448 right now, which means we need 2 more to get to 450, which means we'll need just then 50 thumbs up to get to 500. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. All right. Very, very good. Let's see here. Let's go down here. We've got KMAC on the 3/4 of an ounce Australian kangaroo gold. See, look at there. I bought fractional gold. Gorgeous ruse there. An excellent addition. I bought a 1/2 ounce, a 1/4 ounce. Oh, I must have just bought a 1/2 ounce and a 1/4 ounce in this one. Very informative. Thanks for sharing. Argentum Spartus. That's right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Red Crawler. Welcome, Red Crawler. Good to see. James W. Tacos and Libertads. That's right, exactly. All right. Like to Travel 420. If you want to know my thoughts on it, if you go over to my channel and you scroll all the way to the right and you type in copper and hit the enter key, should you start stacking copper now? Check this video from 8 months ago. That should answer. And could copper be the next silver? I've definitely done videos on copper for sure, but I think the one you're looking at is this one here. Should you start stacking copper now? So if you just type copper in the search on the channel, you will see what pops up there. I hope that helps. And let's see here. Strike on silver. Mark Carroll, have you not been paying attention? I've mentioned the price of silver. This is a Sunday Night Market Watch. I've been mentioning the price of silver all night. Silver Strike says, what's your opinion on platinum and the fact that it is now around $250 per ounce below gold? Is it undervalued or is gold overpriced? Well, Silver Strike, I know this is a long time coming, but it was overvalued then because it's now about half the price of gold now. Speaking of gold and silver's price and platinum's price, let's see what they're doing now. Gold is now down $8.60, 1924 and 90, and silver's down 13 cents again to $22.71. Platinum is up $3 to $8.94, but look at that. The platinum to gold ratio, by the way, is about 2.18. So look at that. So it was overpriced then when that comment came out. Yes, indeed. All right, so there it is. Nick, let me know when you find the email address, buddy. Do you see it? Yeah, Mark. Yeah. The first time you asked it, though, I showed it immediately after you mentioned it. But yeah, so there it is. So we've got the gold to silver ratio is at 85.09, and the platinum to gold ratio is at 2.18. All right, let's get over here. Part-time preppers from 7 years ago. All right, very good. Oh, nice. Thank you, Likes to Travel. Awesome, my friend. Just started stacking. Well, thank you. I appreciate you being here and watching it. Definitely appreciate it. All right, so Part-time Prepper says the following. I needed to buy some solder to repair a Christmas item. The silver-free solder was $3.99. The solder with silver in it was $8.99. I knew why, but still said to the clerk, why is this one so much more? He looked at me like I was from the moon and said, it's got silver in it. Just wanted to share it. That's cool. Well, that's great that he knows silver's got value. That's awesome. What a story. All right, very good. All right. Argentum here. That's a pretty long one. Let's see here. Obese, enjoyed. Thank you. Appreciate that, sir. Excellent videos, says Steve AUAG. He's been around a long time. That's cool. Thank you, brother. Let's see what the markets are doing now. Look at this. Gold is now down $8.60 to $1,924.90. Silver is down 12 cents, $22.72. So yeah, we're seeing they're kind of hanging out steady where they've been. Latest developments from Israel right now that we see here. Not a whole lot new. We just have Israel's definitely preparing for the raid, and Biden may travel out there. There's some talk that he may travel there. Already the Secretary of Defense and Blinken have been there. But yeah, crazy. Blinken actually is meeting resistance and courtship with Egypt and Saudi Arabia on the Gazan war. And let's see here. France has mobilized about 7,000 troops after the teacher has been slain, preparing for possibly more attacks there. And but yes, indeed. Now there's 126 confirmed hostages altogether. Yes, indeed. Rug pull by the Cook the Books chefs. That's right, exactly. A little bit of a rug pull there. So 126 have been confirmed to be held hostage in Gaza right now. 13 of those are Americans. All right, very good. Thank you, Gary, for popping in. Appreciate it. We're looking to get, if we can tonight, we'd like to see if we can get 500 thumbs up. We are about 48 away from that goal tonight. Very, very good. So if you're here, if you don't mind pressing the thumbs up button, we're getting very close to reaching 500 thumbs up as we continue to press on here. Looking at the markets, they've kind of settled down a bit to the downside as we've convened through the evening. So we're going back in time. The weirdest coin you've ever seen video. It says, wow, just wow. You wonder why the people at the Mint wouldn't do this kind of stuff all the time, though. If they could, it would make them a fortune. There are probably rules against this kind of thing, though. Yeah, they're limited a lot what they do by Congress. But if there were, how did this get through by accident without being an accident? Too much thought on my part. This is the most unusual thing that I've ever heard happen at the U.S. Mint. Yes, apparently it's something that happened at the Mint there. Crazy. Thank you, Keeg Alex. Appreciate it. All right. Well, the 2-ounce Sullivan metal round has been around for quite a long time, Joey Libs. There's only one 2-ounce Sullivan metal round, so it's the same one probably that you're thinking of. All right. All right, thank you, Steve. Steve, thank you so much for popping by, Steve Eddington. If you don't mind, if you've not done so, if you can press that thumbs up button on your way out, I'd appreciate it. Our goal is to try to hit 500 tonight. We only need 40 now to get to that, to get there, so we're getting closer. Appreciate you guys. All right. Very good. Stephen Bassett is here. Good to see you. As we continue to slurp our way through the madness that is this live stream. And things have really settled down a bit in the markets tonight, as maybe they're thinking that there's not going to be much happening over the overnight hours here. But we're keeping an eye on things on the news. See if any breaking news comes about a ground invasion, which will come. And right now, the latest news is that Biden very well could travel to Israel. And yeah, Paul, unfortunately, I don't have a way to do that. I do hate that these bullion dealers don't have an international division or shipping division. They really should do that, but I guess they don't need to get so much business. But I do. The best thing to do is look for it on eBay or see if you can maybe go in with somebody on an order in the U.S. and have it shipped to you. I'm not sure, but anyways. All right. Let's see here. We've got Mr. Stacker says, I'm always impressed with the research of your videos. Your opinion is well worth considering. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Mr. Stacker. Very kind of you to say. Buried Too Deep says, sorry, old feller, some silver is lost permanently in industrial applications. Fact of chemistry. Well, Buried Too Deep, the fact of chemistry is that silver is never really totally lost. In fact, it's never lost at all. Just like gold, silver is always around. It's just about recycling it. So, sorry, but you're wrong. Not the case. It's always recyclable. Is it economically viable to do so? Not at this point in time, but there will come a time when it will be. All right. Let's see here. Silver Saver on this video. Yes. Going back, and I love to go to the blast in the past and see that my viewership was completely different back in these old days. Very few people from back then are still around here now. So I'm honored that for those of you who've been around so long on the channel. Silver Saber, this is a great video, Salivate. Thanks for the discussion. However, within the confines of my tiny safe, the ratio is 60 ounces of silver to 2/10 ounce gold. What does that tell me? Yes, indeed, I tell you. Yes, that's right. Your own personal gold to silver ratio. Very good. Oh, yes, thank you. I appreciate. Yeah, if you do subscribe, make sure to press the notification bell for sure. Definitely. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Now I'm curious to see what the results of our poll are so far. We've got 131 votes in the poll. Where do you think silver will end by Friday of this week? An overwhelming 61% think it's going to end up this week. And I think that's quite a real possibility. 26% say down, and 13% say around where it is, give or take. So, yes, interesting dynamic here. There's a lot going on in the world, and with the ground invasion likely going to happen soon, I think we probably will see it go up. And then it will pull back a little bit as long as there's no outside or escalation. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right, let's see here. $50. Silver is as valuable as the market allows. That's true. You're right. Silver Streak says, it is lost until it is found. Exactly right. Very good point. Very good point, Silver Streak. The real Mr. Snicker says, good vid. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Sean Upton says, I think air is the rarest. Good information. There you go. Air. All right. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Have a good night. Thank you, Johnny Silver. Have a good night, brother. Appreciate it. Yes, interesting times indeed. Ray. Gilgrath, welcome to Silver Stacker. And Mojave Gold is still with us. All right, folks. We are getting really close now. We only need 30 more. That's right, only 30 more thumbs up to get to 500 tonight. Yes, indeed. Wow. I hope we can make it. I want to prove Terry wrong by getting to these thumbs up tonight as we march on through. We're watching the markets here, watching the news, and we'll see here what happens. Yes, it's crazy, crazy, crazy. Yep, D. Peterson's right. Your silver is worth what someone will pay for it. That's right. My begging is actually completely in control. It's completely in control, 79. I'm in control of the begging. I can increase it or decrease it, throttle it at any time. All right, very good. And JM Unleashed. Okay, T the Silver Stacker. Mrs. T is ready to watch a movie. Got to go pop some popcorn. All right, old school on the stove. Nice. What movie will you be watching? I've got to know. Yes, Matt Bittner. I think on some videos I have. I don't think I've ever made it on a live stream. Maybe on one live stream when things went crazy one Sunday night, but I can't. It's been a long time. I think maybe one time I had 1,000 thumbs up on a live stream. But thank you, guys. All right. Very, very good. Have a good night, team. Likely he's not here. I can't find out what movie it was he watched. Dang it. All right. Let's see here. Let's get back to Schmuckmonkski says, nice. Thank you on this 3/4 ounce of kangaroo gold. Tax Chode says, easier for me to believe that Australia put a kangaroo on the moon than to believe that Buzz Aldrin was on the moon. All right. All right, very good. And Guara says, very cool on this, the most special coin in my collection. Yes, indeed. One of the early showings of my pocket piece. Yep, it remains that to this day. All right. We never did find out what movie he's going to be watching. Dang it. Argentum Sparta says, beautiful gold kangaroo. I think it's a great design. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for watching. Argentum Spartus. I still have those coins. Showed it in my Full school stack video. Losing Louis poured silver guitar pick. That's a thick on pick, says Mr. Oldfang. Pick your silver. That's right. Still have that silver too, by the way. Silver worn. That's right, Mr. Oldfang on this one. Thank you, brother. From 7 years ago. We're going to one day catch up with all these comments. Shadow Stack, nice grab, Sal. I like these a lot. Thank you. Shadow Stack had a channel that was growing for quite a while. I think he stopped posting videos, but very nice piece of silver. Thank you, Little Moe's Silver. I miss Little Moe's. I remember Little Moe's. All right, let's look at the markets again. They are indeed reacting. Look at this, folks. 85.08. Gold is down $8 now. 0.41% drop to $1,925.50. Silver down 12 cents, 22.72. Yeah, very good. Hobo with a shotgun. Could be. Missing hobo with a shotgun. There's the gold and silver down. Very, very good. Oh, yeah. There you go. And, by the way, folks, we only need 20 more thumbs up to get to 500. And the thing is, the sad thing is that we have probably 100 people in here right now that have the ability to, they're logged into their accounts and could press the thumbs up button, but haven't yet. Crazy. That's right. I control the horizontal and the vertical and the diagonal. Don't forget that diagonal, Sin City. Do not forget the diagonal. All right. Very good. I'm going to make Terry beg for thumbs up for me. Terry, make sure to get people to thumb up this live stream. All right. I command her to do it. It's not begging. I'm not begging Terry to beg people for thumbs up. I'm commanding her to do it. All right, let's go back here. We've got the neat idea, says Yuri the best. Next idea, CoinStruck on iPhone. There you go. Yeah, exactly. Mr. Eminem 911 says, nice, thank you, Mr. Eminem 911. Silver Diva, who we've not seen in quite a long time, says, nice getting the sets of the gold ruse. Yes, nice. Thank you, Silver Diva. Miss Silver Diva, too. Wow. What a long time. All right. All right, okay, all right, I admit this, Terry. I may not be able to tell you what to do, but I can command you. I can force you to do something, right? I might not be able to tell you what to do, but I can order you around. That I can do. Watch me, I just did it, all right? I can do it. Awesome, says Silver Speed. Thank you, Silver Speed. I think he's posted a video recently. Space Bunny, very cool. Thank you. All right. Let's refresh these comments again, but first we're going to take a look at the markets. Is there a market watch charts too, or tables? Well, there are charts we did at the top of the hour. We do the charts, and maybe we'll do it again in 6 minutes as a bonus just for Silver Ice. If we get to 500 thumbs up, I'll do the charts again. I'll show you how they moved over the past 2 hours. All right, but we got to get 500 first. We only need 9,500 more thumbs up to get to 500 likes on this. So come on, guys, we can do it. I've ordered Terry79 to do it. I've ordered Terry79. She says I can't tell her what to do, but I can order her to beg for thumbs up. All right. Trump up, give Sal 500, says Pawpaw. That's right, exactly. Big Trader is here. Mike Raymer is still with us. Holy moly, son of a motherless goat in heat. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We going riding on the freeway of gold in a pink Cadillac. All right. Oh, thank you, Jeff Nelson. You the man. You the man. What happens at 500 likes? MASH at 500 likes. Somebody just took a like away. Come on, guys. Help a brother out. You know what I'm saying? So we need to get 500 likes. Then we'll take a look at the charts to see how silver and gold have moved over the past 2 hours. But we got to see what happens there first. And we're looking at some of the latest developments in Israel right now. And so far, nothing really new developing. Just that everybody's anticipating what's going to be coming with a land invasion of land, sea, and air all coordinated together here. Very good. All right. Okay. All right, so here we go. We're going back here. We've got several. Matt Bittner. Is Matt Bittner still here? He's been very kind to go back and watch some of the older videos. And same thing with Bods and Stacker. Those two have been on it. watching these old videos. Thank you, brother. Here's something that do not get from the Sunday Night Market Watch. Political spending on the 2020 election totaled $14.4 billion, more than doubling the cost of the record-breaking 2016 cycle. 2024 will probably be much more than 2020. Yep. You can do your own research as how much religion organizations the United States raise every year. There's more than enough money going around in this country to get us out of debt and get everyone out of poverty every year if needed. So how come we are making excuses for these crooked politicians and religious leaders instead of giving them firing squad for their own crimes against the country? The laws only apply to the poor and average people. Yep. It really does seem that way. The powerful, it's not necessarily the rich, but it's the powerful, the ones that are in control. Because look at what they're doing to Trump right now. He's rich, but he's certainly not powerful right now. They're going after him big time. But yep. All right, let's see here. All right, and we got top notch. Very cool. I can't wait to get mine. All right. He's ordered one too from Lucy Louie. I wish it was open to Canadians. Yes. All right. Yes, it would have been nice if we could open to you guys too. Nice, brother, from Multi-Gun Man. Thank you, Multi-Gun Man. We're trying to bring Multi-Gun Man back. He's been known to pop in from time to time. Silver Coin says, thumbs up. Thank you, Silver Coins. Doing the Yankee stacking symbol. I guess this was around before Yankee stacking was a channel. It's pretty wild, or right around the same time. All right, Numa Stacker says, class as always from Losing Louie. Now it's Louis Silver, but you're right. All right, I don't know why that disappeared. I think I must have hit cancel. I didn't mean to do that. Silver Diva, very nice pick. I'm picking up a pick. Thank you, Silver Diva. All right, folks, we are only 8 thumbs up away from getting the market, seeing what the charts look like. The powerful are also rich. Corruption, that's right, exactly. So we're trying to get to 500 thumbs up. We are 8 thumbs up away from that happening. Silver Summit, awesome, bud. I'm also waiting on mine to arrive. Oh, cool. Well, I would hope you got it by now. I would hope so. Generic Stacker is here. Welcome. Good to see Generic Stacker. Generic Stacker, you just popped in here. 79 in the chat here has been very annoying the whole night. She's been begging people to press the thumbs up button. I don't know what her problem is, but she just keeps begging and pleading for people to press the thumbs up button. So if you don't want her to harass you about it, you might want to go ahead and press it, because she's just been on it. I mean, it's kind of annoying if we want to be honest with you. Hello, Lisa M. Adventure. Good to see you. Glad you're here. All right. Very good. And we've got Paper Money says, I'm not a big fan of the Zombucks, but I do like these ones. Yeah, I like those ones too. The final one in the series is probably my favorite as well too. I have the first one and the last one. Don't have the first one in copper though. All right. All right, folks, we are at 502 now. Thank you. All right, we made it to 502. Suck it, Terry79. We made it. We made it. Caught for a 502, which is a traffic violation. I think it's for speeding. It's a Megadeth song, too. Now we're at 504. Thank you, guys. I can't believe we made it. And I got to thank Silver Heist for pushing me to do it. All right, now go away now, says 79. All right, very, very good. All right, you guys are awesome. Thank you, Silver Heist. We did it. We did it. I can really thank. I was just pushing for 400. And then Silver Heist says, yeah, you might as well go for 500 just for gits and shiggles. Yes, indeed. So we did it. All right. Oh, yeah. Art Best is here doing a 500 celebration. So in celebration of that, as promised, I'm going to break my promise. No, I'm kidding. So let's see what the charts look like for gold and silver over the past hour and 2 hours now, actually. Yes, indeed. We can see that it's just been skidding around. It's like a rock skipping on a lake. It can't quite break on through under the lake for a while. And that's exactly what gold's been doing. It's a you like that analogy? It's like a rock skipping on the lake. That's what it looks like. It just boom, 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 boom. Meeting resistance there. That support. Bring out the cake. That's right. Let them eat cake. All right. Very good. All right. Have a good night, Silver Heist. Thank you. I appreciate it. There, 837 is here. All right. Very, very good. Let's slurp as a celebration. But there's what gold's been doing. for the night. Nuts. Crazy. Yeah, check out Silver Heist channel. James Unleashed has been very kind to post a link to his channel. Silver's movement over the past hour is much the same with smaller little skips. Yeah, not quite as volatile actually as gold has been. Crazy enough. Very crazy. Thank you, Joey Libs. Good to see Lisa M. Adventure. We're so glad you're here, Lisa. Everybody's doing good. I think I can speak for everybody here when I say they're all doing great. Oh, man, 79 gave me a like out of sympathy for me. Thank you, 79. I will be grateful for about 3 minutes, okay? You know, people say, well, I'm forever grateful. Well, for me, my gratefulness lasts about 3 minutes for 79. Thank you so much. That's right. Oh, I like that, Mojave Gold. If you don't get emotionally involved with gold, your soul has stepped out to lunch. That's right. Exactly. That's right. Oh, yeah. Crazy, crazy. So there's the markets. Very good. Good night, James Smith. All right, everybody's bailing on me. I guess I'll say good night, too. But I thank you, guys, so much. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you being here tonight. Thank you, guys. 500 grams supplement around. Oh, that'd be something. Oh, man. Well, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you all being here. I hope you have a wonderful evening. And we're going to be back here on Tuesday night. And I am percolating a very controversial live stream event that will be coming sometime in the near future. Details will be forthcoming. You're not going to want to miss this. It's going to be very risky to this channel to have this guest on, I think. But I'm willing to do it anyway. All right. Have a good night, all. Stay tuned. Have a good evening. If you've not seen my videos from today, both of them, I hope you will take the time to check them out. Make sure to check out Rocky Superstar as well. I think he's going to be live streaming. Have a wonderful evening, all. Keep your feet on the stars, everybody. Yeah, I'm talking to you, too. And keep your feet on the ground. Take care, all. Have a good night.